word icon is tossed around loosely. But when it comes to Minnie Minoso, it's not enough. To explain the gravity of his legacy, there has to be more. Add in Trailblazer. He broke the color barrier for the Southside Nine and set a standard with a hard-nosed approach that terrified pitchers and wrestled away respect from those who didn't want him in the game.
El Mini es nuestro Jackie Robinson. Creo que abrió el camino.
Let's throw in legend. Imagine playing in Major League Baseball games in 5 different decades. Yeah, he did that. Through his Hall of Fame career, Minnie sparked the imagination of an island of players who saw the Cuban comet soar. The list of Latino players he mentored is too long to list, but even now, his love and joy for the game is reflected in the faces of Moncada, Robert, Grandal, and Abreu.
Al final le tenemos que darle gracias a nuestros antecesores que pusieron el nombre de los peloteros cubanos en Grandes Ligas, sin mencionar nombres, pero no puedo dejar pasar sin contar con Minnie Minoso, y agradecido de los muchachos y agradecido de la institución por darnos la oportunidad.
Minnie would pass his wisdom on to anyone who would listen, with a laugh that would welcome you and a smile that could light up a diamond. For the outside world, icon will have to suffice. But on the South Side, it's simple. He's Mr. White Sox, and that's all that needs to be said.
What is going on, sports cards fans? Ray from Philly here on this Friday night, December 22nd. We're just 3 days away from Christmas. Last weekend of shopping. Hope everyone has a great weekend this weekend. I'm psyched about this video. This is a video for my second favorite PSA set registry. Of course, you know the number one I love is the 300 Great Baseball Cards by Mike Payne. The second one is this one I hold near and dear to my heart, and that's the Post-War Rookie Hall of Fame PSA set registry. This is Rookie Hall of Famer cards starting from 1948, hence why it's called Post-War Rookie, to current day. And each year as a player gets inducted into the Hall of Fame, that list does grow. As of right now, there is 115 cards in that set registry. I have 99. This here came in this week, and this is my 100th card. I got this from PSA, so of course, this particular card that I got from PSA came with, it took a nice trip across the other way in the country. I'm in the East Coast, and of course, it had to go all the way to the West Coast, back to me here in Philly. So I'm stoked to add this card, my 100th card for this set of a great Hall of Famer. Looks like they changed the box up a little bit here. Not really sure what they're doing. Used to be a little bit different. Now this is how the box is now. It's like in the cardboard box. Used to be a different blue box, but I don't really care about that. But I'm so stoked to add this card. This is a really well-centered card. I haven't seen too many of these cards well-centered, and that's the 1952 tops of Orestes Minnie Minoso. 1952 tops in a PSA 2 in good condition. And the centering on this is almost spot on. And there is the back of the card. And of course, there is the label that it went to the PSA, or I'm sorry, eBay authentication. Why they do that, I have no idea. And these cards, you know, over a certain amount, they don't send it directly to you. It has to go to the eBay authentication department out in California. They authenticate a card that is already authenticated, but that's okay. To me, double the authentication is worth it. I'm fine with it. I really don't have any problems with it. This card is really in great shape. Most of the cards I've seen for the 52 Topps MINOSO, the centering is awful. And this, as you can see, is really, really not. This is a fantastic looking card. Let me get both in here. So there's that 52 Topps MINOSO. I'm going to share my screen now and go to the set registry and add this card to the post-war Rookie Hall of Fame set, my 100th card. There's the cert number there. Now, this card number begins with a number 7, not the card number, but the certificate number from PSA. So they should have a scanned picture of this, which I'm pretty sure they will. Spinning around and round we go to add this card. And the item has been added. I guarantee we should see a picture come up. If not, then I have to scan it myself. But I've noticed that every card that starts with the number 7 is usually scanned. So it didn't come up. Hold on, it might be there. There it is. 52 Topps Orestes Mini MINOSO, and there's the picture of my card. So there you got an even better look at it. I'm telling you, the centering on this is pretty darn good. Most of the MINOSOs I've seen over the past 3 or 4 years were 90-10, 80-20. This is about 55-45, maybe 60-40, but it's pretty well centered. So that is my 100th card for the set. See, as you can see here, total required 115. Still needed 15, so this is my 100th. Where am I ranked on this set? 92nd. There's a lot of people in this set. A lot of people. So now I'm going to share another screen and go to I'm going to go to Baseball Reference. I want to look at his career. Let's move me over here. So MINOSO's career. Okay, he started in the Negro Leagues in 1946, played in 46, 47, 48 with the Negro Leagues. Didn't start in the major leagues till the age of 25 in 1949 with the Cleveland Indians. For some reason, did not play in 1950. 51 was in Cleveland. 51 then got traded to the White Sox. Spent a lot of his career with the Chicago White Sox. From 52 to 57. 58 went back to Cleveland. 60 went back to the White Sox. 62 the Cardinals. 63 the Washington Senators. 64 back to the White Sox. Now, what MINOSO is known for is playing in 5 different decades. As you can see, he played in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. Then he came in for a couple games in 1976 at the age of 52 years old for his 4th decade, and then came back 4 years later in 1980 at the age of 56 years old with the White Sox, played in 2 games, had 2 at-bats, didn't get a hit, but he was the first player to play in 5 different decades. His career numbers, let's go back up to that, 2,113 hits, 195 homers, a 299 average. So if he didn't play 1980, he probably would have had a 300 career batting average. I don't know. What do you think? Playing in 5 decades is more important than the 300 average or having a 300 average? I think I'd rather have the 300 average. 1 point just makes it look so much different. 1,228 runs scored, 1,089 RBI, 216 stolen bases, had a 53.2 WAR, 130 OPS plus, was a 13-time All-Star. Again, 13-time All-Star, 3-time Gold Glove Award winner. Go down here to the Hall of Fame stats now. He was on the BBWA ballot for 15 years, in 69, then from 86 to 99. And his best year was in 88, where he got 21.1%. In 2022, was finally selected to the Hall of Fame in 2022 by the Golden Days Errors Committee. If you look at his comparison, the Hall of Famer that his numbers kind of most are similar to are Kirby Puckett, and I would agree with that. But MINOSO was a great player, great contact hitter. His nickname was the Cuban Comet. And a lot of, as you saw in the beginning intro, a lot of Cuban players would consider MINOSO as their Jackie Robinson. He waited, in my opinion, way too long to get inducted into the Hall of Fame. He since had passed before he got inducted. He passed away in 2015. And I would love to see the Hall of Fame change things up here. And instead of waiting until players reach their 90s and they're, no longer with us, I think it's just a shame that, they get inducted after they leave this planet here. But once again, here's the 1952 Topps Mini MINOSO PSA 2. And there you have it. So I appreciate all your likes and comments, guys. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Post-War Rookie Hall of Fame set registry, Mini MINOSO. Okay, thanks again, guys. Hope everyone has a great Merry Christmas. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another video before Christmas. I know I'm going to do a lot more videos before the end of the year. But if I don't do another video before Monday, Merry Christmas. See you guys real soon. Bye-bye.